Here's a good example where, like, you can't panic when you encounter weird things in the test. So that word radians, yeah, that's a little weird. I mean, we don't encounter radians that often, at least not until like later years of math. So there's a good chance you've never seen this, or that when you did see it, you were completely confused in school and didn't pay attention or don't remember. But the SAT gives us a bunch of geometry formulas. Flip there. Flip to the beginning of that section. See if there's anything that might help you. And if we go there, look, they talk about radians. The radians of arc in a circle is 2 pi. And they compare that to then say that the number of degrees in a circle, which we hopefully knew, was 360. So there's a relationship that we can use to solve this question. We know that 360 degrees is the same as 2 pi radians. That's a relationship that we can hopefully very quickly see. Well, how do I get from 360 to 720? Well, if I just multiply that by 2, I would get 720 degrees. So do the same thing, and that gets me 4 pi radians. And if a pi is how I'm supposed to write it, then a is going to be 4. That's the answer. That's the whole thing. So this is why you can't panic, is that a lot of the stuff that seems hard, you just got to give it a minute, a second, and you'll surprise yourself. Get back to basics here. Think about what they're really asking and see if you can put something on the page. And so, I'll put, it's not really a strategy, I guess, in this particular case, because they just give you the information, but get back to basics is a good thing. Is like, there's some basic geometry stuff that they just give you. Remember that that's there, check there, that might save you. It's not going to save you on every geometry question, but it certainly could, and it would have saved us here. There are also formulas that you can memorize for converting radians to degrees. I'm not really going to get into it because I think that the smarter way to think about it is that the way that we just did, which is using proportions, right? So that if I know that 360 degrees is equal to 2 pi radians, then I know that 720 degrees is, in this case, equal to, let's leave it as an a pi radians. Right, so I could have set up a proportion from the start and then done some of the more traditional kind of like proportion-y things, right? So cross multiply, 360 a pi is equal to 1440 pi. We can cross out the pi's. We can then divide by 360. And yeah, this is more time consuming than what I just did. But just to show you, like, again, getting back to basics isn't really about knowing exactly how to solve. It's just giving yourself a strategy. Now we would have a is equal to 144 divided by 36. Well, 144 is 12 by 12. 36 is 12 by 3. Gets rid of some 12s. And then 12 divided by 3 is 4. Lots of clever ways to get this. But the key is you don't need to memorize that fact about radians. It's in the chart. So go back there. Get back to the basic stuff that they give you. See if it can help. Odds are good you'll be able to save yourself on many geometry questions just by flipping back to the formulas that they give you. Don't forget that's there.